Okay, good afternoon. Game 2. Hockey Club Fairbanks in the house. I think it's their first game of the tournament. Normally, traveling teams get to enjoy Thanksgiving at home and then prepare their evening trip, catch a flight to Anchorage or get up super early in the morning and drive the highway. So I'm pretty sure this is their first game of the tournament. Comets dug themselves a little bit of a hole yesterday, losing to Palmer. So we'll see what they do to change it up today. All right, puck under, or game underway. And it's going to be OT, Sillers, Finch, Dunn, and Hanselpacker. Siller's going to dump it low. That'll get picked up by OT. And chipped out. Back to Hanselpacker. He'll go over to Dunn. I think it would help today if maybe a little bit more patience with the puck sometimes. Make sure you get your breakout. Make sure you get your players headed in the right direction up ice with puck control. So that's icing. First whistle. And it's just a little sloppy and I'm being generous. And I didn't think it was a very good effort on top of, making rather decisive decisions when the puck touched the stick. There wasn't a lot of time taken with it. Just slap at it, expecting somebody to be where they're supposed to be. And sometimes you just got to take a little bit more time. That's Bolito and Barker. Barker steals the puck. And the Comets with a quick 1-0 lead. Already more energy in a minute 15 than we saw all day yesterday. That's good. Barker, I don't know if they'll give the assist there to Bolito, but definitely good pressure in the offensive zone, creates the turnover. And Barker, no stranger to finishing it, finds the back of the net, dekes the goalie. Kreitzy tries to tap it in. And Barker will go back over, and Kreitzy's going to go to the bench. And Barker has it. He's got Bolito in front, and he's got Woods out top. Finds Woods. Woods touch pass to Swenson coming in. And Fairbanks into the Comet zones. Morgan in net today. He's going to play that one behind the net. Woods will pick it up. A lot going on here at Ben Doki today. They got the cafe open. I'm not sure what they're selling up there. They got fundraisers downstairs. That's Chinnis looking to the front, and when Swenson was up there, now Morton will have to pick that one up. And he's going to have Baran. So it looks like Baran has moved back to D today. We're running 6D. Swenson with the touch, and that'll get dumped back down low. Morton will chase it. He's going to try to get a little quick touch on it. And that'll find Baran. Baran will skate it up. He's looking for Chinnis. Chinnis with 2 touches. He settles the puck down. He gets around. He tries to go backhand, and that goalie makes the save. And it looks like we're shoring up the forward lines too. So he moves it forward to D. We're running 6D. That leaves 10 forwards. But this is the same 3 that started the game, so Dunn and Sillers trying to maybe stabilize the line changes a bit. Back to Morton. Morton will slap it. That one gets all the way to the net. Back to Morton again. He's going to just chip it up to Thomas. It's going to go below the net. Thomas going to protect his body by not going in there. He's still small. Don't take any unnecessary hits. Stay healthy. Sillers comes over, and yeah, definitely a lot more energy today. It's going to go back. Morgan's going to stop it. Now Morton gets taken off the puck with the body. Ron's down there. Morton will go back to the front of the net. Now Sillers will come down. Finch up on the wall, exactly where he's supposed to be. Chips it up and chips it out, and that'll find Thomas, who swings in to pick it up, and he's looking for Sillers. And the goalie going to cover. So Hanselpacker will come out and join Dunn. And yeah, we see Bolito, Barker, and Greitzy again. So somewhere we have an odd number, and I'll figure it out. Stone ties it up in the corner. Bolito's going to come over. This is essentially a must-win in Game 2 of the tournament. They only take the top 2 teams to the, I guess, the bracket play. And there's 5 teams in the division. So you really need to think win 3 games. Win 3 out of 4. We're going to get high sticking on Fairbanks. 2 minutes, high sticking. Puck down, no changes. Bolito, Barker, Freitzy. Back to Hanselpacker. He's going to find Dunn. Dunn whiffs on the slapper. He's got to move it down to Bolito. Bolito, real quick. Going to dump it down low and find Kreitzy. Kreitzy's going to move it right back up to Hanselpacker. Hanselpacker right down the same wall, and that one gets knocked out. Dunn will go back and pick that up. Nope. That is a quick move there by Morgan to move it up the boards. And dumped right back in. Morgan will play that one. He'll find Hanselpacker. Hanselpacker skating it up. He'll find Bolito here in the neutral zone. Bolito will find Chinnis. Chinnis goes into the wall. They get control of the puck. Chinnis has it now. He's going to find, looking for Dunn. That one got deflected. Dunn started backing up. Not going to give any unnecessary breakaways. There's Harrell with Chinnis and Sharp. Okay, so maybe that's Harrell's first shift. He's been somewhat hobbled by a leg injury. And maybe that's where the Morton shoots. Out to the point, that'll find Rockledge. Rockledge will shoot, that goes wide right, and the goalie's gonna cover it with his glove. So yeah, Sillers, Finch, and Thomas come back out. So that must be the rotation. I think the one missing there was Swenson. So Swenson and Harrell look to be alternating on that line with Sharp and Chinnis. That one slips out. Morton real quick, just going to turn, avoid. He'll take it right back in. He'll get wide. He'll shoot low. Hard hit into the wall. Out to the point. Finch covers. That one gets to the net. Rockledge will go over. Rockledge will shoot it low. Sillers gets a deflection to Finch. Finch going to move it back to Morton. Morton back to Finch. Good work here. Good puck movement. Hey! And it results in a goal just as the power play expires. Good work. We'll send that clip to John. I'm sure he'll like that puck movement. 5:36 to go. The Comets did play in the Term Dust tournament against the Tier 2 Hockey Club Fairbanks program. And I think they only lost by 1, 6-5 or something. It was early in the season. So this is their Rec A program. Hockey Club Fairbanks does a good job putting program together, solid teams. They never oversaturate their Tier 2 programs, something Anchorage certainly struggles with. There's a little bit of an oversaturation at the higher tiered levels. That'll get deflected by Sellers. Sellers will carry it into the zone. He's got Thomas down the middle. That one's going to get knocked off his stick. And Woods pick it up. He'll skate it in. He'll get wide right. He's still down there battling. Barker will come and pick it up. And Woods going to move up to the front of the net. And Kreitze covered. Good cover by Kreitze. Covering Woods. And they're going to call something. Offsides? Nothing crazy. I think that was just offsides. We'll go to the opposite side. 4:40 to go. Bolito, Barker, Kreitze. We'll find Woods. Woods taking his time. Good stretch pass there to Barker. What's up, buddy? Just watching hockey. Back to Woods. Woods, little toe drag there. He's going to get into the zone. Like a forward defenseman. Bolito drops back to cover. That'll get dumped in. And Woods will go back to pick that up. Woods got to cover the most ground on the sheet of ice for any Comet, front to back. That one off the wall there. Bolito gets a little poke on it, and he's going to try to push forward. And Swenson comes in, and he's got Barker in the middle. The shot wide right. That'll come back to Hanselpacker. Hanselpacker will move it over to Dunn. Dunn goes off the wall. Chinnis with a touch into the offensive zone. Swenson is in there now. Sharp keeps it from going off sides. He's just going to dump it in low. Didn't have anything going on there. Swenson will forecheck with... Oh, that finds Chinnis. He tries to wrap it around to the far corner. Swenson comes in and gets a touch. And now Dunn working the puck here. Going to try to find some space, and Fairbanks takes him off the puck. That one to the wall. Swenson going to get a touch. Yeah, that one dies in the snow created. That's could be a slash, but no call, and Hanselpacker will carry it up. Another poke there by Chinnis. He'll go into the wall. He's going to take that hit. Now Sharp just going to try to dump it low. Fairbanks plays the body. They go into the near corner here. Swenson comes over, gets a body. Now Dunn will step up. He's going to shoot, and the goalie's going to have to make that save, moving across the crease. And we'll change 5. It'll be Sillers, Thomas, Finch with Morton and Rockledge on D. Puck down. Sillers looking to control. He finds Rockledge. Rockledge real quick over to Morton. I don't think he expected it. That'll find Thomas. Thomas looking for Sellers behind him. And Sellers with control back to Rockledge. That one to the front of the net. That one gets deflected. And that'll find Sillers. Sillers tried to jam it into that near post. Now he bangs it up on top of the net. If it had gone just a little further, I think it would have hit off the back of the goalie, maybe trickled in. That would have been crazy. Good turnout. Quiet crowd yesterday. I don't want to blame the parents, but you're a little quiet yesterday. Morton has it now. Now he'll take his time. He finds Rockledge. Rockledge fumbles it a little bit, and that one is wide left. Thomas will stay on the puck, but Fairbanks will gain control. They'll break out. Rockledge, touch. We got a one-on-one going the other way. Morton, simple little poke. Turns it over to Sillers. Sillers trying to look for Thomas. Turnover in our own zone. Sillers will come back. He'll try to turn it again. He's throwing off the puck. Rockledge will come over and help. Thomas is over there. Finch and Morton holding their spot. That'll go behind the net, and Morton will take his time. He's looking for Thomas. That one chips out. Thomas got a touch, and Finch will chase. And now Sellers, good speed there, good pressure. Sometimes losing like you lost yesterday, amazing what that'll do. Let's say, everybody had a little pumpkin pie yesterday, and the Comets got a little humble pie. I think they've been coasting a little bit too much, and they got served quite cold yesterday. And so you can see they are pushing harder. Back to Baran. Baran can't keep it in, and it'll delayed offsides. Kreitzy's looking for Bolito. That one will deflect. Barker tries to get a stick in there. They're backing Baran up. Woods, that one, first shot on net for Fairbanks. Got a piece of it by Morgan. Down low. Watch Woods. He likes to play forward, man. That guy's all over the ice. It's like a free safety. 30 seconds to go. It's 2-0 Comets. Puck down. Fairbanks gonna have a good chance from there. That misses the net and deflects all the way up into the ceiling netting. Bolito can't win the faceoff, and glove save from Morgan. Kreitzy tries to push it out of the zone. It's going to get dumped low. Where's our D? Where's our D? Baran was high, and yeah, Baran was high, and Woods was not in position there. But they recover. 5 seconds to go. Shore that one up. End of the first period. Don't want to get too anxious moving forward. Want to make sure you clear the zone first. And some Fairbanks players trailing the play. The puck almost bounced right to them. All right. Oh, wow. I like this tripod, but it's very hard to keep straight. Much better effort there in the first period. Thank you. Why is it when everything falls, whether it's the couch or the car, it just goes in the most inconvenient places?
Is this what it's supposed to do?
It's just like, yeah, I could drop it, it would like find the tiniest corner. Turkey Shootout is the best tournament, best Thanksgiving hockey tradition. It is, in my opinion, the best tournament of the year. And just about every team at the A and B level participates. It is a massive event. I think I read something, there's 190 games this weekend. 190 games. Each team gets a 4-game guarantee. We'll give Morgan a save on that one to the front of the net, and that one's going to get chipped out. Anselpacker points it out, hey, that hit a Fairbanks player. Chinnis skates hard, wins the race to the puck, tries to backhand it to the front of the net. Sharp will come in. He'll pick it up. He's got some time. He's going to turn and escape. Fairbanks not pressing. Back to Hanselpacker. Good patience there from Sharp. That'll find Dunn on his backhand. Dunn's going to shoot low. Fairbanks intercepts that one, and they're just going to try to chip it out. Dunn will step up on it, and he'll push it into the zone. He's got Sharp coming into the front. He's looking for Parker Finch coming in from the point. Now Sharp will go down low. That pass, very good breakout pass, and Hanselpacker's going to play the body. That one gets Finch. Finch is going to get wide. He'll get taken down. He's going to try to push it back to Hanselpacker. The stick flies out. I didn't see the puck. There's the puck. Fairbanks picks it up. I don't think Hugo tried to particularly check him there, but Thomas gets that one poked off his stick. I think the kid just ran into Hugo. Thomas takes a hit. Finch will pick it up. He'll shoot. Goalie makes the save. It'll be Sillers, Finch, Thomas, Morton, and Rockledge. 10:15 to go. Puck down to Morton. He shoots, and that gets deflected. Morton falls, and Rockledge covers. And that'll find Thomas breaking out. Thomas tries to go through the Fairbanks player. That one gets picked off. Finch gives a little body there. Rockledge with a poke. A chip up and out. Thomas going to dig it and throw it out of the zone. They wave that icing off. Sillers tries to wrap it. Goes through the crease. Now Barker picks it up. Fairbanks moving the other way, and Morgan will pick it up. Kent makes the save. Morton's just going to chip it up to Thomas. That bumbling puck. Rolls over the stick. Back in comes Fairbanks. Morgan going to have to make that save. And they'll go back over to Morton. He'll just chip it up to Bolito. And that one falls down. Morton sets it down at his feet. He's going to skate. He's going to look for Parker. Parker tries to get it to Bolito. Now Morton just chips it out. It's a bumble. It's oh, we're going to wave that one off. The goalie came out to play it. So Kreitzy in there on the forecheck. Baron can't keep it in. It'll go back to Bolito. Bolito's going to reset it to Woods. Woods going to go up the seam to Bolito. Bolito will shoot that one wide right. That'll come all the way back out. Woods will reset. He's got Baron to his left. He's Crosby in, and then he just backhands it to the blue line. Bolito will step up. And out of the zone. Fairbanks has to reset. That one's going to go through the feet. Kreitzy with speed. Going to deflect it just enough so it finds Barker. Barker avoids one. Now to the front of the net. He's looking for Woods. Woods with the slapper. The goalie gets a good leg pat on it. Woods steps in, keeps it in the zone. Fairbanks now going to finally get it out here. Push it over by the benches and puck down below their feet. And yeah, okay, Baron gets it chucked into the offensive zone. Swenson now with the pressure. That one rolls over Baron's stick. Sharp's in there. He pushes. Good hit. That one passed right out to the point. Ooh, that got a bad deflection. The backside was open for business. Woods will pick it up. Woods takes the hit, but Chinnis will find it. And Swenson is offsides. And I have failed to hit the start button on the clock. So 7:18 to go. Swenson was a little bit ahead of it. We'll go center ice face off. Sharp will chip it in. Close. There we go. All caught up now. 7:06 to go. Swenson digging it out. Absorbs the hit. Fairbanks will pull it out. 2-on-2 going the other way. Chinnis with a hard back check. Dunn able to poke it out. That'll find Swenson. Swenson going to put it to Chinnis. Chinnis has 3 Fairbanks players on it. Gets sandwiched there. We're going to get a roughing call. I didn't see it. I didn't see anything that constituted roughing. Fairbanks on the penalty kill. Dunn and Hanselpacker on D. It's Thomas and Sillers with Finch. That'll find Hanselpacker. He'll move it over to Dunn. Dunn with the floater. Back to Hanselslapper. He goes with the wrister this time. Sellers now has it. He's got to turn and escape, and he's going to just chip it behind the net. OT will go back and try to pick it up. Fairbanks trying to get control of the puck. OT and Sellers on it. We got a man advantage, so we got 2 on the puck. OT gets knocked off. That's going to come out and find Finch. Finch is just going to put off the wall to Dunn. Dunn's going to go all the way to the weak side to Hanselpacker. And that was a good glove. And they'll change 5. We'll send out Bolito, Kreitzy, and Barker with Morton and Rockledge. 9:54 to go. Puck to Kreitzy. Kreitzy going to get it back to Morton. Morton doesn't have a lot of time there. Kreitzy off his foot. That one going to get cleared by Fairbanks. Morgan's got to play it. He's just going to get it all the way out of the zone. That one's going to get chipped back in. Morton will chase. Morgan will play it off the wall. That still finds a Fairbanks stick. Hugo's going to slam it out. Now Bolito will find it. See if we can set up a power play here. Barker, drop pass. He goes across to Kreitzy. Kreitzy. Morton gets it to Kreitzy. Kreitzy's just going to jam on it and throw it around to the other side. Now Barker throws it around to Kreitzy. Kreitzy trying to move it back to Morton. Not enough on that one either. Rockledge is going to come over. Morton will skate it in. He's got Barker. He drops it to Bolito. There's Sharpie in there, Chinnis and Swenson. I don't know if I've seen Harrell since that first shift that he played. May just be one of those things. That leg is bugging him, but Woods did a good job covering there. Ron, good back check, good escape move. Now he's looking for somebody, anybody. That gets through the Fairbanks player. Chinnis tries to get control of it. Swenson going to just chip it in, and the Comets reset. Avoid the offsides. Swenson, good pressure there. That one's going to come back to Woods. Woods with 2 on. He's just going to chip it up and find Chinnis. Chinnis is going to just chip it in. Swenson forechecking into there. Fairbanks picks the puck up. They get tied up. They're going to move it to behind the net. They're looking to break out. They get it to the wing. That one picked off by Sharp. Sharp just going to dump it. Thomas in there with Finch now. Thomas tried to get to the puck, but he didn't win that battle of the bodies. Finch, Sillers, Baron here on the wall. Thomas to the front of the net. Dunn in the middle. It's going to go down low to Thomas. Thomas going to look to the front of the net. No one to really pass it to there. Now it'll go down low. Parker will go pick it up. Oh, I didn't even see the Fairbanks guy down there. To the sideboards. Out, Baron poking. They get past him. It's Dunn backing up. A great glove save by Morgan. Had the glove in the right spot, and the shooter found it. Puck down to Hanselpacker. He's going to get thrown across in front of the net. And that one misses Sillers. That shot high, and that'll go behind the net. Fairbanks trying to just throw some pressure to the front of the net. That poked away by Dunn. There's a slapper. That goes wide left. Comets trying to regain control. That pass picked off by Fairbanks. They missed the net left. Bolito will go, or Sillers will go down and try to pick it up. Comets just struggling this shift to get the puck out of the zone. Dunn will pick it up. He says, I got it, and he'll ice it, and that will probably result in a line change. It does. All 5 get replaced. Nope, just full. Oh, well, here comes Hansel. Hanselpacker's going to stay out. So they change 4. Rockledge will join Hanselpacker. Puck back to Hanselpacker. He's going to go home run off the wall. It does find Barker. Barker slips. Buck capitalizes with the goal on the backhand. Comets will take a 3-0 lead here with the home run play. Give the assist to Hanselpacker there with a beautiful pass off the wall. That is a skill play. Sign that kid up for pool lessons. 2:06 to go. 3-0. Again, much better effort here from the Comets. Morton tried to step up on that one, and they're going to call that one on Rockledge. Elbowing is the call on Rockledge. A little too close for comfort on that one. So they'll make sure they got 2 forwards and 2D. It'll be Kreitzy, Bolito, Woods, and Morton. First penalty kill of the game for the Comets. Bolito wins that one all the way across, but there's quite, nobody over there yet. Woods up there forechecking. Woods is going to give me heartburn. I mean, just watch the shift from 9. He's all over the place. That one on net. Morton tries to clear it and hits a Fairbanks player. Nope, they both leave it. Bolito and Morton leave it. Now it gets picked up. Morton tries to clear it again. That one deflects right to the front of the net. So we got a forward and a defenseman pressure in the same point. The backside ends up a little bit uncovered there. Morgan covers. Woods is going to come over and give a shot. And he'll go to the box. I think those are offsetting, so it'll still be 5-on-4. We'll send out Swenson and Sharp with Dunn and Baron. 5-on-4. Puck down. It finds Swenson. Swenson chips it out, and he'll forecheck hard. Comes in, gives a good hit there. Dunn playing safety, does a good job there. Sharp will pick it up. He'll turn and take it behind the net. His dad's yelling, ice it right now. I know he is. No, we don't. We don't get it out of the zone. To the corner. Swenson up to the point. And Morgan in good position there. Hanselpacker's going to come in, and Chinnis will come in. And Chinnis will take Swenson's spot, and Hanselpacker will take Baron's spot. Oh, 10 seconds to go in the period. That'll find Chinnis. He's just going to ice it, and that'll end the period. And we'll have 9 seconds to go on the Comet. Oh, I hate this thing. 10, 12. And perfect. All right, 3-0 Comets. So it'll be Sillers and Thomas with Hanselpacker and Dunn. Just 9 seconds left on the power play for Hockey Club Fairbanks. Still plenty of time. We got to keep playing right. Now Rockledge will come in. Those rare moments where we have 3 defensemen on the ice at once. Hanselpacker trying to chip it up and out. And Thomas, as always, sneaking up, sneaking high. Dunn tries to chip it up. It'll find Thomas, and that was pretty close to a hand pass. Thomas takes the hit, still has the puck. I want to come back to Dunn. Dunn will step up on it. Fairbanks, like they want to play a little bit more physical this period. They chip it in. And Hanselpacker chase. Kreitzy coming up the other side. Kreitzy's going to get to the puck. He's looking. He loses the puck. Finds Bolito. It's on the boards. And now Barker will chip it in. Kreitzy will go forward. That'll find Rockledge. Rockledge will shoot. That hits a bunch of bodies. And that'll be icing. And Woods will come out. as will the Fairbanks player. Back to Morton. Morton's going to shoot. That one doesn't get through. Bolito tries to touch it over to Kreitzy, and that's picked off by Fairbanks. They'll move it into the zone. That one misses wide left. Good chip down to Rockledge. That's going to wrap all the way around. That'll clear the zone on its own and send Kreitzy on a run. All three forwards pressuring. Now that'll find Barker. Did we score on that? Barker scores. That's the third one. That's a hattie for Barker. He scored the first, third, and fourth one. We didn't have our D on the ice. They dropped the puck. Holding. Comets go right on the power play. It'll be Baron and Woods on D. Fairbanks will skate it out. Puck below the net. Baron will pick it up. That pass wasn't hitting anybody. That'll roll all the way there, and there'll be icing. All right, puck down, Sharp battling. Down at his feet, gets pulled away by Chinnis. Gets dumped back in. We are on the power play in our own zone here. Woods avoids. Woods wants it. Woods will carry it. Woods will get wide. And then drop that one to Chinnis. Maybe a little too close. Chinnis will pick it up and do it on his own here. On his backhand. Now Sillers. Not really getting the power play set up here. Tied up here in the corner a minute to go on this power play. That'll find a Fairbanks player. They'll chip it out. And I don't know if they thought maybe that was icing or what, but Fairbanks is going to get to that puck first. Fairbanks is going to get to that puck first and get a shot on net. That's going to be a trip. And we'll get a 5-on-3. Packer done. Let's see if we can get the power play set up here. Sillers, Finch, and Thomas. Something tells me we'll do some good passing here. There's 3 passes. Packer, 4 passes to the top with Dunn at an angle. That's chipped out. Morgan will come out and play it. He'll chip it up to Packer. Packer now has it. They'll put it up to Sillers. Sillers will carry it in the zone. He'll go into the corner. He'll turn and escape. He's going to find Packer. 1 pass. Packer going to skate in. Forgets the puck. Goes back in. Finds Thomas. Thomas finds Sillers. Ooh, Sillers couldn't do enough with it there in front of the net. One of the penalties is over. So 5-on-4 now. Finch pulls it back to Sillers. Sillers back to Thomas. That one they'll try to chip out. Dunn will keep it in. The goalie's going to play that one. Off to the side, Hanselpacker will pick it up. Up to Thomas. Thomas going to chip it across, but that's picked off by Fairbanks. And Hanselpacker will find Bolito. Bolito's looking for Barker for his 4th goal. The goalie gloved it. Barker's got to give him a fist bump for that one. That was impressive. That was probably one of the better passes, better connections, and still didn't find the back of the net. Goalie stands tall. Puck down, and that'll go below the net. Kreitzy will come down. That'll wrap around. Morton can't keep it in. He's skating. He'll pick it up. He's going to take it behind the net. They'll do an avoiding play. He's looking for Bolito, and he hits a floater. A real wobbler. They'll find Bolito. Bolito going to move it back. Nope, that one gets picked off. He's trying to move it back to Bolito, or to Morton. Barker intercepts that one. He'll turn. He'll reset, and he's going to put it back to Morton. Morton, man, what in the world are you doing, kid? Chipped in. And Morton will chase that one. He'll touch it up to Barker. Barker, a little move there, but that's actually going to find Barker, and Barker's got Bolito, and he's going to give it to Bolito. Bolito's going to shoot, and the goalie with a stick save. 5:46 to go, and then I got to go back to work. Swenson with a point-blank shot there right into the pillows of the Fairbanks goalie. Fairbanks will skate it out. Sharp coming in for a shoulder. The point, that one shot high, not on net. Baran will pick it up. He's trying to chip it up to Chinnis. Swenson forechecking. That'll trickle out to Baran. Baran will chip it up to Sharp. Sharp will give it to Woods. Woods just goes off the wall. Chinnis will pick that off in the neutral zone. He goes down. That's going to get poked into our own zone. Baran with the backhand. Fairbanks knocks it down. Oh, and he kicked that one to Sharp. Sharp finds Chinnis. Chinnis sees a little seam down the middle. And he gets taken off the puck. Now Woods has it. Woods through the neutral zone. That's poked off his stick. And Fairbanks with a rush back into the zone. That one hit armlessly to the back of the net. Puck's still loose. That finds Sillers. Sillers trying to tap it over to Finch. Going to tap it to him again. Finch is going to shoot it right into the goalie's gut. 2-0, and goalie wins. Sillers, nice clean face-off win. Dunn going to shoot it. Goalie's going to glove it. A little off the net, but they'll give him credit in the glove. This Sellers can win another one. He wins another one right to Dunn. This time Dunn moves it over to Hanselpacker. Hanselpacker with a soft touch here into the corner. Finch avoids the contact. Now Thomas has it. He tries to put it to the front of the net. Finch will come back, pick that one up. Chipped out. Hanselpacker keeps it in. He'll find Sillers below. Sillers looking for Thomas. Little deflections here and there, and the puck will not make it out of the zone. That one does. And it'll be one-on-one going the other way. Here comes the back check from Hanselpacker. No call that one. Elbowing on Hanselpacker. So we'll do a defensive zone face-off. Trying to maintain the big old 0 on the scoreboard. It'll be Bolito and Barker with Rockledge and Morton. Puck down to Rockledge. Nope, Barker finds it. And Bolito will ice that one. And goalie will stop it. And I think you'll see a much more traditional penalty kill here with these 4 and chipped out of the zone. And Fairbanks will go back and collect. And that pass not connecting, so Barker staying down there. They go off the wall, give their player a run. Rockledge, well, I said traditional, but that is not traditional. Rockledge saw an opportunity and was galloping towards the puck. Barker keeps it in the zone. Now Bolito on the forecheck. Fairbanks finally gets it into the Comet zone after a minute. That one blocked by Morton. Keeps it behind the net. They'll try to set up the power play here. Fairbanks gets it down low. They're going to shoot low. That one misses.
Someone get back!
Bolito picks it up. He'll chip it out. 31 seconds to go. Barker pressuring. And still somehow Fairbanks finally gets it out of their own zone, and that'll find Sharp. Sharp will move it through the neutral zone. Now Fairbanks with control. They'll find Morton. Morton will chip it out. That'll kill the rest of the power play. Hanselpacker will come in from the penalty box. Chipped into the Comet zone, and we got too many men on the ice. And we'll go right back in the box. Send somebody from the ice. I say send 78. No. They're sending Baron. Too many men. All right. So another penalty kill. See if they can have a successful penalty kill like they just had. Down at the feet. That'll find Dunn. Dunn's not going to waste any time. He throws it all the way down. Good pressure there from Chinich. Just takes it off the player's stick. Back to Sharp. Sharp will try to dump it low. That one off to the side. I want to find Woods. Woods going to dangle. They'll chip it. Back in the Fairbanks zone. 48 seconds to go in the game. Woods has it reset, so he'll ice that one. 23 seconds to go. Finch comes in fast and hard. Don't worry, he's built like a Sherman tank. Popped right back up from it. Sellers will have it. Now it'll find Dunn. Dunn moves it to Woods, and Woods just going to kill the clock maybe. Nope, he's going to turn and chip it down. And that should be the end of the game. And a nice clean one there from the Comets. And a must win, and they get it. Morgan with the shutout.